Yo, 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 what's going on? What is going on? Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Another week, man. I think this is week 4 now. Let me check the notes just to make sure. Yes, week number 4, man. I missed last week just because, I don't know, I just kind of wasn't feeling it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. Even though I know you're supposed to be consistent with things, but hey man, I decided not to do it. I was just hey, wasn't really feeling it, so I just didn't do it. But this week, man, this week I'm gonna keep it nice and short, man. I know the previous week podcast number 3 was about an hour long, and my friends were like, "Yo, I don't think I'm even gonna." Ooh, they were like, "Yo, I don't even think I'm gonna listen to that. That's way too long." So this one I'm gonna keep it a little fucking short, just a little short, probably like 20 minutes or whatever it is. I didn't write too much things, too much topics or anything like that. But here's an idea, guys. Instead of having one podcast every week, let's do different podcasts. I don't know, maybe drop one Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays or things like that. What you think? What you think? I think that sounds like a better idea. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 20 minutes long each or something like that, or however long it really is. That sounds like a good idea. It's only been a minute and a half, and I'm already talking a whole lot of shit, man. But let's see what's going on. Last time we left off, what happened last time we left off? Oh, it was previous election day. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are probably like, yo, I already heard enough about this topic. I don't want to hear this fucking topic anymore. Please, David, do not talk about it. So guess what? I'm not. I'm not gonna talk about it. You guys know what happened. In case you don't know, and in case you from a third world country and you don't know what's going on, I feel bad for you, bro. Go get some food or something. But all jokes aside, all jokes aside, all jokes aside, the 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump. There we go, man. Isn't that fucking sad, bro? That is the 45th president of the United States. Yep, that's him, man. But hey, fuck it, man. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do now? People are saying, "Oh my gosh, how the hell did this happen? What the fuck happened? How?" Electoral votes, guys. That's what I learned, at least. Though, basically, what happens is that some states are worth more than other states. So, for example, like I think I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's say an example. I'm not saying exact. Don't fact check me on this. But for example, Kentucky will be worth like 15 or 19, while New York is worth 11. Yeah, you see? There you go. How does it go? I don't know. I don't know the exact way or how they basically give a state a number. But hey, man, fuck it, man. Donald Trump did his thing, ran his campaign, and fucking won, man. Yeah, so now we got 4 years of Mr. Pumpkinhead or Donald Trump, the orange guy, doing his thing, man. But you never know, man. Apparently, we're stuck in this economic, oh, I don't know, like slump. Yeah, economical slump. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm not a very smart guy, but I like the way that sounded, so I'm keeping it. But yeah, yo, we're stuck on that fucking slump. So let's see what happens. He might fix it or he might not. But he got Mayor Giuliani, ex-mayor of New York. Giuliani. Giuliani. I just like the way that sounds. But he has him as commander of chief or something like that. Some crazy shit like that. I don't know, man. Hold up. Let's. I should have Google fact that, but let's fucking check that out. Donald Trump. No. NYC mayor. Just bear with me, motherfuckers, man. If you guys want to go and take a fucking break, pause it right here, or maybe skip forward a little bit. But yeah, man, do what you gotta do. Go and do what you gotta do. Giuliani. Let's see what Google fucking has to say about it. What the fuck, bro? Fuck it, man. I don't know. I even forgot what I was saying. I think it's secretary or whatever it is. Man, fuck it. Basically, fuck it. Basically, that is Donald Trump, a right hand man, or whatever you want to call it. Not the vice president, but like his right hand man. Listen, man, I'm not a fucking political genius. I'm not a genius at all. I'm barely smart. I just do a podcast for the fun of it, just so you guys can just have a little laugh. But yeah, man, this is fucking right hand man. That is the guy who basically created stop and frisk if you are from New York City. Stop and frisk is arresting a lot of black guys for no fucking reason, man. That's basically what it is. But hey, I'm not gonna get too deep into that, That's basically what happened the last time we left off. Donald Trump became president. Literally, it says last time Donald Trump became president. That's exactly what it says. But as always, why most of the people come to the podcast, let's talk some sports, some NBA, not football, because everyone just knows the Cowboys are doing amazing with a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back, and Eli Manning is back, and all this extra bullshit. But actually, I think last time we left off, the the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots, and the Seattle Seahawks spanked that ass. They said, "Get the fuck out my face, man." That's literally all I got for NFL. Just talk about that game. Other than that, I don't give a fuck, man. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, bro. That shit was a lot of fun. But back to basketball. There's really much didn't happen in basketball. Nothing crazy. Russell Westbrook doing his thing as always. Fucking Cleveland, I think they're still undefeated, man. I didn't even check. But the last time I saw them, guys were on a fucking roll, man. Matter of fact, bro, it's insane, man. Like, the Cleveland is looking like the all-star team. It is crazy how good they're looking out right there. They're really looking like the champs. Matter of fact, I am lying. Cleveland is 10-2 right now. That's awesome. That's pretty good, man. Who else? Ooh, LA Clippers. Wow, 12-2. I forgot all about that. It is literally on my notes. Last time I checked it, they were 10-1. Apparently, they lost me. But man, LA Clippers, the team that is ran by CP3 and the dunk magician, the dunk master, the 2014, 15, 2014 NBA dunk champion, Blake Griffin. That team is 12-2 right now. Jesus Christ, man. They fucking getting they're actually doing better than the Golden State Warriors, who are 11-2. That's crazy, man. Shit, man. I forgot all about that in my notes. We're only 8 minutes deep into the podcast, and we already talked about all this crazy stuff that's going on. But yeah, man, the NBA is looking all right. It's just top 4 teams, Spurs, Clippers right now, Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's it. The East is always the same thing. It's always gonna be who the fuck can beat the Cleveland Cavaliers and who could come close to their record. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, they generally stay on top of the fucking conference. But in the West, shit, man, look, the fucking Clippers are on top. Who would have thought? 5 years from now, you would have told me, LA Clippers are going to be the number 1 team. I would say, you lying. But right now, they're the number 1 team with fucking 12-2. That is crazy. But, they're going to choke when it comes to playoffs because they always fucking choke when it comes to the playoffs. It's insane, man. They fucking lost, I think, a 3-1 lead to the Rockets. Yep. Lost a 3-1 lead to the Rockets and fucking got spanked last year. But hey, fuck it, man. What else is surprising in the NBA? Wade returns to Miami, man. Fucking Dwayne Wade returns to Miami. Fucking, he didn't play amazing, but he actually did pretty good. And pretty much it. I'm not going to tell you the exact stats. I just like to point out those games. Those games are like kind of like games that you see in documentaries, things like that. So I tend to like those kind of games. I like, ooh, Like Dwayne Wade goes back home to Miami. That's basically his home, his second home next to Chicago where he plays at now. But Dwayne Wade, man, he's out there doing his thing. He rested the last game though because he's a fucking old as fuck now. But it's actually pretty good, man, just to see like Dwayne Wade getting back out there doing his thing. But man, NBA right now, it's not that entertaining. Right now, it's just the first few weeks are always good. Like the first 2 weeks is good. You never know what's gonna happen. It's the NBA. It's the NBA right now is like a relationship. The first 3 months of the relationship, you're just like, man, this is the best relationship I've ever been in. I can see myself with this girl forever. We're gonna be together forever. And then, like December comes along and you're like, yo, she's getting on my nerves a little bit. Just a little bit. She's getting on my nerves. But then January comes along, you're like, yo, fuck this bitch, man. This bitch is annoying right now. But then February comes, and that's All-Star. Everybody knows All-Star then. She does something freaky, like she changes her hair color, or she starts going to the gym and she starts looking good. So now it's like you got a whole new girlfriend. You like, oh shit, man, yo, I never, I never, I never thought I would love someone this much. Or, gosh, you're looking so beautiful now. What have you done? But then like playoffs comes, and then she finds herself a new nigga. She leaves you, and then that's it. That's the end of that relationship. Man, I just went on a little rant over there. I'm sorry about that, but hey, fuck it, man. That's what you guys come to this podcast for, just to get a little bit of entertainment, just so I can distract you from Donald Trump being president. But Donald Trump is the 45th president, guys. It's crazy what's going on. I live in New York City, not the city. I live in Brooklyn to be exact. But I do work a lot in the city, and I didn't really see too much of the riots, but I seen a few of them, and they're a little crazy, man. It looks like they get a little hectic. A whole bunch of shit just be going on, and I don't know, man. It's crazy though. But a lot of people are going on riots due to the Donald Trump thing. If right now it seems like everything is out of mess and out of order, is because it is, and it's because I don't know, man. This week I was a little busy and I didn't feel like making a list. So I literally have a list from like Monday, and then like on Wednesday I did a little list. But it's hard, man. Can you imagine? You gotta make a list like every fucking day. You gotta go check the list over and all that extra shit. Nah, man. Fuck that. That's why I'm gonna do podcasts now Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, and hit the topics that happen. It seems like a fair enough thing. Or I might just come out with random podcasts whenever. All right, back to the NBA. Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins from the Timberlands. That's how much of a New Yorker I am. From the Timberwolves. Is in his 11th game of the season and is averaging 27.4 points a game, 4.5 rebounds a game, and 2.5 assists a game. And he's almost shooting 50% from the field goal. Now, if you have him on your fantasy league, you are by far the most luckiest man ever. If you play the day by day or the week by week fantasy, pretty sure you're going to want to pick him up every single fucking time, man. Because that guy is killing it right now. Jesus Christ, man. Speaking of fantasy, I'm in a fantasy league myself, and I really enjoy it. That shit is amazing. This is brought to you, but nah, I'm lying, man. I got no sponsorships right now. I really wish I do. But if you guys know someone who can get me in touch with these fantasies, fucking sponsorships, holla at me. I want to get sponsored for this so I can start doing more podcasts, and I can get paid to start doing these podcasts and have a little bit of motivation just to do it. I'll do it anyways if I don't get paid. I just enjoy talking shit, but hey, man, fuck it. But right now, man, I'm in a fantasy league with a couple of my friends and some other people that I will not name any names. But let's talk a little bit about that. First week, I come up on top, man. The first week, I am Actually, number one, man. I come out number one, feeling nice, amazing, awesome. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Week number two, I got spanked, man. Moves from first to sixth, and it's insane how crazy that happens. But then again, man, it doesn't, it's week two, so it doesn't really matter. Then week three was a roller coaster of a week. The first week, it was good. Then the second week, I knew I was gonna lose, but the third week, Jesus Christ, man. At the beginning, I was getting spanked. I was losing like 3-9. But then, your man, your boy, never count him out. Because I came back. And now I am up 8-6. And I think I pretty much won because by the time this podcast comes out, it will be the end of the week. Oh, yeah, it's Monday. It's actually Monday, 1 a.m. So technically, I already won 8-6. So boom, take that in your motherfucking face. Anthony's team. I don't know who the fuck that is on my fucking fantasy league, but fuck you, man. I fucking spanked that ass. But yeah, man, fantasy basketball, fantasy football is always interesting if you actually know what are you doing, if you actually know the teams, if you actually know the players or the hidden players that come off the bench and score 10, 11 constantly. That's the one thing. Constantly has to be consistent. You need consistent players because if you don't have consistent players, you're always gonna get weird numbers. You're not even gonna know what the fuck is going on. But right now, I'm gonna read to you my fucking team. I have leading the break as the point guard, John Wall. John Wall is in the Washington Wizards. Then I got Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, I didn't originally draft him. I picked him up or something like that. But hey, man, he was a good pickup. He hits consistent numbers, but lately he's been kind of slacking. So I'm thinking about dropping him. So if anybody wants to pick him up, let me know. I have Klay Thompson, man. Klay Thompson, I want to say about 2 years ago, he would have killed for me. But right now, since this guy is a fucking backup player, he's not killing, but he's not doing. He's not killing and he's not doing bad. He's literally in the middle. So one night he'll score 15, and then the next night he'll score 20. But man, that doesn't seem like a big difference. Yeah, I know to the people fucking listening, but hey, it is a big difference and it's a big ass thing. And who else I have? I have from the Detroit Pistons, John Lear. I want to know if I'm saying his name right. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. But see, this is one of the players that you just want to get that comes off the bench and does consistent. I'm gonna read you his numbers in the last 5 games. The last game he scored 0 actually, but it seemed like a close game, and I don't think they went to the bench at all, or not at all, or not too often. And they were just fuck it, man. But before that, 15. Before that, 17. Before that, 8. And before that, 14. You see, it's not big numbers, but it's consistent numbers. And that's what fucking matters when you're playing a fantasy fucking team. Then I have next on my roster the number 1 overall pick who I picked in my. I think I had the 6th pick. I picked him, Anthony Davis, man. That guy is a fucking machine. The first game that he played, oh my gosh, man. That dude went off, bro. And it's insane, man. What he does. He does everything. He scores, grabs rebound. Excuse me. Scores, grabs rebounds, does a whole bunch of crazy ass shit. And his field goal is always above 500 just because he doesn't shoot too far outside. So when he does score, it's inside the paint. So it's not a big difference. But man, shit, bro. Who else? Damn, I was gonna read you my squad and I forgot all about that. Serge Ibaka. See, this is another guy who you just want him to come every night with consistent numbers. It doesn't have to be big numbers. It just always has to be consistent. 15 points, 16, 6. See, he had a bad night, it's alright. But the night before that, he scored 31 points. Serge Ibaka, the fucking African beast. I don't know what the fuck his nickname is, but that is his nickname now for my team. Then I have next is Cody Ziller. That guy was a big sleeper. It's just, I don't know, a lot of people passed up on him, but see, he's one of those people who, again, does consistent. He had 23, 14. He had 0 one night. 12, 12, and 13, 10, so forth and so forth. Just consistent. That's pretty much it. Then I have Raja Rondo. That guy, man, he's okay. He's not that great. But some nights he comes through with double doubles just because, like, he doesn't score big numbers. He'll score like 10 points, but they don't have like 11 assists. And you're just like, whoa, man, this guy's a fucking assist machine. Then I got Channing Frye. That guy, man, I don't know. He's a sleeper. I think he was like one of my biggest sleepers that I picked up. But right now, he's fucking doing crap. He has 0, 8, and 21, and 20. You see? But then he had 8, 13. Like, that guy, I don't know what to say about him. But then I have from the Brooklyn Nets, I don't know how to fucking even say this guy's name, yo. Bojan Bogdanovic. I have no idea if I even said that right, man. But I don't give a fuck, man. If you guys want to know who he's at, he's a shooting guard / small forward for the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, that's him. Then I have Mike Plumlee. Mike Plumlee. I wish I had Mike Plumlee. I got Mason Plumlee from the fucking Portland Trail Blazers. The night before, he had a double-double, but tonight he had like 7 and 8. Fucking bum. Then Tristan Thompson. Yes, I picked up the fucking dickhead with the back tattoo. Tristan Thompson. Reason why I picked him up is because he always has like high rebounds. So I just always enjoy like having those numbers, and I always enjoy just having that in general. And then I got Derrick Rose. That is the last guy that I picked up on my team is Derrick Rose. But yeah, man, that's basically my fantasy team, and it's alright. They're doing okay. Right now is week 3 is coming down to an end. I don't even know where I stand at anymore. I don't even think the numbers came in yet. Yeah, the numbers didn't adjust yet, but I'm still 6. But hey, on the next podcast, which is coming out on Wednesday, I'll tell you what the fuck I'm at. I'll tell you where I'm at. I'll tell you what position I'm in. Right now I'm at 6 out of 12. So, hey, man, I'm doing better than 6 other guys, and that's all that matters. Now let's go into entertainment. The way I said that. Entertainment. I don't have nothing big, though, for entertainment. But I do have my fucking hero, my idol, the greatest guy, the most entertaining, the most electrifying man of the world. The Rock became the sexiest man alive. This is for the ladies, not for the guys. The sexiest man alive. And fun fact, he is the first non-white sexiest man alive to hit the cover in the last 20 years. Yes, I said that, the last 20 years. You want to know who was before him? Of course, you already know who this man is. Denzel Washington was known as the sexiest man alive 20 years ago, and that was just non-white. That's it. Other than that, those 20 years were just white guys. I don't know. But, man, that's pretty much all I have for this podcast. Again, man, if you enjoyed it, please let me know. If you're listening to iTunes, subscribe, leave a fucking comment, leave a rating. If you're listening on YouTube, oh yeah, I forgot to fucking say that shit. This shit is now on YouTube. Literally, this is now on YouTube. That's basically where I'm going to just be pushing it most of the time. I'm going to do a few through SoundCloud, but the reason why I switched over to YouTube is because SoundCloud has a limit of 90 minutes. Obviously, I'm about to pass that shit. But SoundCloud has a limit, and all I have is 90 minutes left. So, I talk too much shit for just 90 minutes. But that's why I'm switching over to YouTube. Hopefully, I can do something, and then from YouTube, it goes to iTunes, and then boom. You guys don't got to worry who's already subscribed to this. But if you're on YouTube, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to on SoundCloud, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yo, that shit fucking helps a lot, man. I didn't even know that, but it helps a lot, man. It helps a lot for the search bar. That's all I fucking care about. I don't care being top 10 podcasts or top 10 videos on YouTube. It's just when I tell people, hey, check out the podcast, I just want them to find it very easy. especially on YouTube, because there's a whole bunch of Dave the Barbarian. I gotta type in Dave the Barbarian stupid shit just to fucking pop up my podcast. But hey, again, man, thank you for listening. This podcast is gonna start coming out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hopefully, if I'm not fucking tired or if I even feel like it, who knows, man? I might just, this might be the last podcast. That's it. You might never hear from me again, and I will wander off in the podcast world. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday generally is what I'm gonna try to do. And yeah, man. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of your day, motherfuckers.